In this week's edition of Altcoin Roundup, I'll go over Enjin, Cardano, Fantom, Theta, Origin, IOTA, Power Ledger, and Dash. What's going on, guys? Randy here with another daily crypto video. Today we're going to cover some altcoins and some big news of the week. So let's kick things off. We went over a few of these things in videos earlier, but I wanted to mention them again because they were important. So Kings of Leon drop NFT album. Volkswagen pilots blockchain to integrate EVs with power grids. Dallas Mavericks to accept Dogecoin for tickets and merchandise. Brave acquires Tailcat to offer privacy-focused search alternative. Original Banksy burned and turned into an NFT. And Banksy, if you don't know, he is a pretty famous artist, a modern-day artist. So Banksy getting into the NFTs as well. Musician Grimes debut NFT auction generates $5.8 million. PayPal in talks to buy crypto storage firm Curve for $500 million. Goldman Sachs restarts cryptocurrency trading desk. CBOE seeks approval to list and trade VanEck Bitcoin ETF, which is pretty huge news. If a Bitcoin ETF happens right now in the US during this current bull cycle, watch out. Things are going to get crazy. All right, so we're going to be covering Cardano first. So the merry Hardfork just happened, okay, and you may have noticed with the recent price rise, and that's exactly why it happened. I mean, that's exactly why the price went up, because one step closer to the Cardano launch. So the Merry protocol upgrade was implemented using Cardano's Hardfork Combinator technology. It brings native tokens and multi-asset capability. Also, the upgrades come with a new dataless flight version for testing, which will be the first Cardano wallet with integrated multi-asset capability. Native tokens bring multi-asset support to Cardano, allowing users to create uniquely defined custom tokens and carry out transactions with them directly on the Cardano blockchain. And lastly, developers, businesses, and applications can create general-purpose, fungible, or specialized non-fungible tokens to achieve commercial or business objectives. So the significance of this, because the native tokens do not require smart contracts to transfer their value, users will be able to send, receive, and burn their tokens without paying the transaction fees required for smart contracts or adding event handling logic to track transactions. This opens the door for digital collectibles and decentralized finance on the Cardano platform. So, needless to say, a massive next step for the Cardano platform, and we saw some price discovery because of it. So Cardano, maybe it'll never take over Ethereum, but does it really need to? Probably not. I think there's going to be enough room for multiple smart contract blockchains, and Cardano will get their piece of the pie, no doubt. Theta. So Theta welcomes Sony Europe as the newest enterprise validator node. So this is an important milestone as the Theta network is quickly moving toward full decentralization with 14 enterprise validators. Sony is a large global brand, and Theta expects deeper strategic collaboration in DLT development with Sony in areas like decentralized finance and non-fungible tokens. And we kind of already know, we already kind of knew this going into this bull cycle. NFTs, decentralized finance, were going to lead the way, and they are. We just spoke about Cardano, and that's what they're focusing on. And the same thing with Theta. They're focusing on those same exact things. So IOTA, they launched smart contracts alpha and partners with Horizon on oracles. So IOTA's approach to smart contracts addresses the inefficiencies like the inability for parallel and scalable execution, the inability to run foreign smart contracts on different virtual machines, and being hindered by volatile and sometimes prohibitive fees. The Horizon partnership is the first example of other distributed ledgers leveraging IOTA oracles for the purpose of real-world industrial use cases. All right, so moving on to Dash. So RAS Bank in Brazil adds Dash to all banking services. This is an important integration from Dash's perspective for healthy growth in Brazil and Latin America, from supporting and underbanked populations of the region to allowing more banking functions for the Dash network. This integration also brings multiple services to the Brazilian Dash user. Dash not performing maybe as well as last bull cycles, but still holding strong. I think in 2017 we reached highs of $1,500. It's only at $200, so still plenty of room to grow for Dash. And hey, Dash is a mainstay in the top 50 cryptocurrencies. All right, Enjin. So Enjin has had a very good week, and they introduced their jump net to tackle soaring gas fees and scaling issues. Enjin is looking to tackle issues of scaling and interoperability, as well as soaring Ethereum fees with 2 new blockchain solutions. So this will allow Enjin users to choose if they want free transactions on JumpNet or trustlessness on Ethereum and Infinity. These technologies will enable developers to reach mainstream users without worrying about unpredictable business overhead caused by gas fees. Furthermore, Enjin is evolving into a multi-chain ecosystem for NFTs. All right. Next up, Fantom. So Fantom onboards SushiSwap and Cream Finance. You can now add liquidity and trade any ERC20 token supported on mainnet using SushiSwap. The liquidity pools for WFTM, USDC, and WFTM WETH have been seeded so that the community can interact with them right away. Rather than forking, Fantom is focusing on the bedrock infrastructure and collaborating with teams that have better experience in building DeFi applications. We're purely focused on making the environment as close to the actual experience of building on Ethereum as possible. All right, so SushiSwap on Fantom brings lower fees and faster transaction for swaps, while Cream offers money market functionality. This new strategy sees Fantom collaborating with current DeFi platforms to bring them to the Fantom blockchain rather than creating their own versions. This should equate to a faster ramp up of adoption for Fantom. Okay, next up, Power Ledger. So Power Ledger partners with India's largest integrated power company, making some news here for Power Ledger. This is a landmark project that sees Power Ledger partnering with one of India's largest power companies in the government of NCT of Delhi. It marks the first live solar energy trading project in Delhi and will facilitate peer-to-peer trading of electricity from over 2 MW of solar PV. Haven't heard Power Ledger for quite some time, but they're still relevant. They're making some moves here. Okay, Origin Protocol hosts first tokenized album auction. The auction of the world's first tokenized album has finished and history has been made. Acclaimed producer and musician 3LAU sold 33 NFT collections for a total of $11,864,101 on Origin's D-Shop platform. Okay, and if you didn't know, Origin, their D-Shop platform is almost like a Shopify, a decentralized Shopify to sell e-commerce. So this is the first auction of a tokenized album by a major artist and was a huge success considering the $11.6 million that it attracted. This likely sets the stage for future NFT auctions by acclaimed artists and positions Origin as the blockchain-powered marketplace for artists to sell NFTs. All right, so that's all I have for this week on our altcoin roundup. If you guys like daily crypto videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and if you want a free website, I'll leave a link down in the description. I design websites for free. All you have to do is cover hosting fees. So, all right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.